All right, guys. Working on, looks like Action made in USA. And it's rusted pretty good. I can't get it to do anything, so this may be a piece of junk, may not even be worth it. But I don't know until I take it apart. And I'm trying to get that might be a problem. Shoot, I may have to put a pry bar on it. Yeah, let me put this in the vise and try to get the socket off. All right, put a little WD down in there, maybe that'll help. Get a pry bar, and I don't want to use a screwdriver. Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta climb up to get I gotta move my pry bars. All right, let's see if I can't. There it goes. Ooh, that's been on there for a while. Take this to the table over here. Now, there's a ring, maybe. There it is. There it is, there it is. Let's see if I can't. I already stabbed myself. I just thought of that. I thought, yeah, I better not do that. Yeah, well, I did. Let's see if I can get you guys a little closer to this. Some of you might want to see, some of you might not. Action Tool Company. I remember when I was a kid seeing them, but I never thought much about it. I don't know who made them. Oh man, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Boy, that's going to be hard to clean the rust off of that ring there. Well, come apart pretty easy. Question is now, there should be a way, let's see, the pins in this thing should push down to where, if I can push that pin down, I can slide this out, maybe. A little carburetor cleaner, clean some of this gook out so I can see. There it is. There it is. That's what I want. Whoa, popped out on me. I didn't want that. I want to get it out. Now this is going to be tricky. That's going to be the hard part. Getting to push that pin down. There's like a ball bearing with a cup with a spring. And then I should be able to push. I wonder if I can just, I was going to say, I wonder if I can just work it out, but the problem is grabbing hold of this thing. I guess I'm going to have difficulties all the way around. just pry it off. It looks like I got the bearing pressed in, unless it's supposed to turn past. Okay. Will the ball bearing go past it? If we push the bearing in, will it turn past? Oh, my glasses are bothering me. How many ball bearings do I got? Just one or two? Looks like I just got one. No, it didn't go that way. Nope, not that way. Man, you ought to see the rust inside this thing. I don't know if you can see. That's what I'm working with. It's got to come up. It has to come up. I just got to find that point to push that ball bearing in far enough to make that raise up. And it could be just all the rust is holding it too. There's a it should come up like this. I can feel the ball bearing. Alright, let me play with this some more off camera, and then we'll see what we get. See if I can get it off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. I got it to pop up. See, that's what I was pushing down. See that there's that pin, there's a spring underneath this pin. And what you do is you get it centered. You push down, then you should lift this out. Now, there's a pin right here that you should be able to pull out, and this paw comes out. Let's see if I can get my magnet. Sometimes you can use a magnet just like that. Oh, I gotta clean that magnet off. My wife used it on the floor to look for something. There you go. Look at that. Tell me that ain't nasty. That's been sitting in water for a long time. That's the paw. And that's the pin. This pin goes right here. Just like that. Man, I wonder if I should let this sit in the rust remover for a while. Alright guys, here's what we're going to do. We are going to put this in the solvent, the rust remover, because this is bad. And this is rusted really bad. So what I'm going to do, what I propose, I have a Thorsen, and it matches perfectly. And this one's in actually a lot better condition. It's got a little damage, little rust spot there. But I'm just gonna chunk it. I think, I'm gonna put a mic on it, but I'm pretty sure that's the same. They're identical, they look identical. So, like I said, this was Action Tool, and I'm pretty sure Action was made by Thorsen. So, I'm gonna chunk that in the rust remover, and hopefully at D10 I can make it work. We'll see. But that's what I propose. Let's go. Okay, here's what I'm doing. Check this out. That is the old parts from this ratchet. Stay with me. It's the new ratchet, Thorsen. This is an Action, and it does say Action. Sorry, I'm trying to, okay. What I propose, I lost the spring to this ratchet. I'm making sure the teeth and everything are just as good on this one. I can't really tell because there's still so much grease and grime on this thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take two of them and make one. All I really need for this is the spring. I think I lost it actually. I don't know if I lost it or broke it or what, but it don't matter. Does not matter. Let's see how good these are. Sounds like somebody just shot a gun in my backyard. Yep, they're the same wear. Okay, so let's pull this pin out of here. Come on, out of there. Now, I've got to clean. That spring's nasty. I got to be careful cleaning this because I don't want to lose the spring. Oh yeah, cleaned up. Now, turn it around. Oh yeah, that's gonna work good. So you guys can see how tiny that little part is. Yeah, before I lose, let me set that aside and clean the rest of this thing off. Okay. Now, what I probably, come on, magnet. What I really need to do is probably here. Let's do one thing at a time before I get confused what I'm doing here. I'm going to take a little bit of grease, just put down in there. Put that in there. Come on, you going to fit or are you different? Oh, it fits. I thought it was different there for a second, but it was just me. Just me. Just grease this a little bit. You know what? Guy gave me a tip and I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. A little artist brush, and that way I can brush everything lightly with a grease. Don't need a lot. Okay. Now, I'll just lightly the inside here. Anywhere where there's a little bit of friction metal to metal, I mean, it's not going to be bad. I'm just slightly slathering it. This one won't get used much. No, I say that, I may take this one to work. Now, I gotta think right here. Don't make a mistake. A little dirty, but not bad. Okay. Think about how to do this. There is a madness to me here. I am actually, I hate to throw away a good tool. I mean, now, I can't remember how this goes back together. There's, okay, this I have to push. I have to push this pin in. Center. And then I can turn it. See, it has to go line up with that pin right there. When I push it in, then when it pops, it goes either left or right. I hope I explained that. Anyways. What I'm going to do, see if I can get you. I can't tell how it zooms in. There's, I hope you guys can see the pin. Push it in. There. Now, there it goes. See how it, then you can go, it goes left to right like that. It's a little hard because this is pushed out so far. It really inside the barrel of the ratchet, it doesn't go that far, so it doesn't need to turn as far as this does. Okay, now what I need to do is kind of grease the inside of this. Doesn't, you know, this is Mobile 1 that I use. We use it at work. I've been using this for years and years and years. You guys got your stuff you like to use it. Don't have anybody tell you that you need to use something. I know that Snap-on has their own lube they use. It's pretty much the same thing. Come on. Grease is not lithium grease. It's only way it's made a certain way. That's, yeah, they can add additives to keep the heat down and things like that. That's about it. Just find what you like and use it like that. Now, I really need to clean that up a little bit. I wonder if the wire wheel, I don't have a spare one, so I have to use this rusty one. All right, let's fire up the wire wheel and clean it. Put the spring back in here, so now slip that in there. I cleaned this up a little bit. Not the best, but put this on. I should have a nice little tool. Get that clip on there. Sorry, I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Get that ring clip on there. Spring clip, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there it goes. Now, turn. There it goes. Left, right. Uh-oh, may have a Houston. We may have a problem. There it goes. There it goes. I think I just didn't have it in the right spot. Yep, that's it. Works just fine now. All right. Polished it lightly. I'm happy. I got a good used tool. I'm glad I saved some of them junk parts I had. I just gave it a light coat, light polish. My camera. Anyway, sorry. I didn't do a real good, just a junky. I say it's a junky wrench. I meant if you need a ratchet, keep calling them wrenches, but up, back one, back this way, there we go. Thorsen 770. Look at the difference. Let's see how I can get this in the camera better. Yeah, this is a piece of junk. It was rusty when I got it, and then the anvil and everything, it's in really bad shape. So it's worth it for me sometimes to save anvils and parts, because I didn't do a real good polish. It's clean. It's a good usable tool. There's nothing wrong with it now. So Action Tools must have been a cheaper line of Thorsen, because they are identical. I mean, these things are just identical. Let's see, back this out a little bit. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, they're just not any difference. So junky parts, I'm just going to chunk this stuff. There's no reason for me to save these little junk parts here. This is junk now, just rusted. It was pretty bad shape. So now I got a good ratchet, and there again, we've talked about this before. When I work on something, I'll take 3 or 4 ratchets, and I'll stick the socket that I need instead of changing the socket, especially the ones without the thumb release. I'm not a big fan of ratchets without the thumb release. Sometimes the sockets do not want to come off, especially if your hands get a little greasy, or if you got any wax or anything, or grease or anything on your hands. They don't come off easy. But normally I think ahead. When I do a job, I set all my tools out that I need for that job, and that way I don't have to fumble around for a socket. I've had 5 ratchets out with each one with a different socket on it. And some of you guys out there are thinking that's crazy. It's not. My wife worked in surgery for decades, and when they do a case, they set all their instruments, all their tools out in order as they're going to need them. And I know auto mechanics that they do the same thing. They set their tools out, especially if the vehicles they've worked on previously and they know what they need. They set things out on their table and just grab what they need when they need it. So there is some logic. Anything you can do to save your time, make your job easier, I'm all for it. Look at that. Look at that anvil. Look how nice that is. Just, I'm proud to have it. It's a nice, good tool. There's no wear. There's almost no ding on this. I mean, there was a little bit where it rubbed in the toolbox here on this part, but the rest of it is excellent, excellent. And I haven't figured out why my wife calls that pink. We haven't figured out why someone sprayed it, but it's probably to recognize their tools. Who knows? It might have been a lady's tool. I do know there's some ladies that watch my videos that they use tools. Anyways, I'm babbling. You guys, subscribe if you would. If you like what you see, what you think, tell me what you think. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. I mean, how can you give me a thumbs down on a tool that only cost me maybe 80 cents and I took parts to make a new or a good used ratchet? I mean, that is a good used ratchet right there. All right, I'm pretty proud. Anyways, guys, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. Enjoy it now. I just wanted to show you guys that rusty socket that was stuck on this ratchet that I redid. I cleaned it up. It's just, I left it in that solution too long and it etched it. And it's a 9/16 chrome vanillum. It's probably Chinesium. It is an impact socket though. It's heavy. It's a heavy impact socket. But it's a good socket and I cleaned it up. I just wanted to show that one, what that Rust-Oleum product that I use, if you leave it setting in too long, it will etch the metal. And two, it cleaned up. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good usable tool. And I'm not going to throw it away. I'm actually going to take this to work because we use impacts all the time at work. So this will make a good job tool. Anyways, just to show you guys, I didn't throw it away. I didn't chunk it. It actually cleaned up pretty good. Still got a little bit of trash on the inside. I'm going to take a brush and try to get some of that grease out of it. But all in all, it's in good shape. All right, bye.